What is up guys, Deadset here. Today's video is another in the Sanctuary Sunday series where I talk about the non-mechanical side of Diablo. Today's video is dedicated to the devious little treasure goblins whose dimension I had the chance to visit in the 2.1 PTR on Torment 6. Check it out. The lore of the treasure goblins is very sparse and shrouded in mystery. It is known that they are the mischievous servants of the Baroness Greed, who in turn is one of the 7 Sin Lords in service of Asmodan. Their treasures are, according to the writings of Abd al-Hazir, stolen from merchants and probably all sorts of common folk from Sanctuary. In Diablo 3 they came in 4 varieties: the regular treasure goblins, the treasure bandits with white bags on their shoulder, the brown bag treasure seekers, and the grey bag treasure pygmies. Originally, there was a significant difference in the types of drops of all 4 varieties, but in time they were normalized into a nice mixture of gold, gems, crafting materials and rare items, of course with the small chance of getting a legendary. Treasure goblins were actually a known part of Diablo 3 long before release. You can see one in the demonstration videos from back in BlizzCon 2010, where a demon hunter vaults through the halls of agony in chase of a little laughing demon with both visuals and mechanics identical to the ones we have today. With so many things that changed in Diablo 3's design over the years, it's pretty impressive to see the initial iteration of the treasure goblin surviving the test of time and being loved to this day. But you gotta admit, frantically chasing down a loot piñata that sprays gold everywhere can hardly get old. For a time though, there was a very real danger that it could get old. In the early summer of 2012, goblins were massacred by the millions because inventive players, desperate to progress through the oldest version of Inferno, quickly found out that hunting down goblin spawn points was the quickest way to gear up your character with top-grade rare items. Thankfully, that was a passing trend. Inferno was rebalanced, treasure goblins took a hit from the nerf bat to the loot bags, the rumor that you could enter their portal in the original Diablo was debunked, and the general outrage surrounding the lovable fellows quieted down. Turns out though, Blizzard had more plans. We just had to wait for Reaper of Souls. We got our first taste of their devious plan with Snitchly, the unique purple-named goblin that resides in Ariat Crater level 2. His title is Aspect of Greed, and he is so enormous that he doesn't even try to escape through a portal, but summons demons that try to stop you from completing the bounty on his head. The real deal, however, arrives in patch 2.1. Now, when you kill a goblin before he escapes, you have a small chance that his portal does not close, and you get to visit the fabled treasure realm. As you can see, the layout slightly resembles the realm of the Banished from Act 5, with narrow passages and staircases carved out of stone, soaring above a vast, mist-filled cavern stretching as far as the eye can see. But it still has its own flair, with piles of gold and other treasures glinting from nearby and faraway platforms, with goblin portals shimmering here and there, elaborate lifts carrying untold riches, and gem-encrusted doors hiding vault after vault. A small army of treasure fiends and sentries try to stop you from sacking the place, including Gorgon Gecko, a unique demon whose title, Greed is Good, is a cheeky reminder of the StarCraft universe. But of course, nothing can stop a Nephilim, and you get to enter the domain of Greed herself. She is an enormous demon boss with a charge mechanic similar to the one that Butcher has. When I put an end to her reign, she assumed the form of a bloodied chest that dropped pile after pile of gold, and at the end, a very nice double legendary drop. Needless to say, I thoroughly enjoyed the treasure realm as an Easter egg in patch 2.1, and I'm looking forward to finding it on the live servers as well. One thing that kept crossing my head as I fought with Greed, and I'm really hoping that Blizzard could implement that, was my desire to actually get her weapon. It's an enormous mace laden with gems, and perhaps with an affix related to damage boost when you pick up gold, it would be a perfect thematic fit with a gear set with gold skin, gold wrap and gladiator gauntlets. But never mind that, even as it is, visiting the Goblin dimension is a very profitable venture. I gained 80 million gold without any gold find, and I've heard about insane numbers from people that actually do have gold find. Awesome stuff all around. Well, this is it from me. I hope you liked what you saw and you'll share your experiences from the treasure realm. If you enjoyed my thoughts, I would greatly appreciate your subscription to my channel. As always, keep in touch with the Twitter and Facebook that I linked below, and I'll see you guys next time.